So I'm going to do some spoken word for you today. And my spoken word incorporates things about life, really. Life sucks a lot of the time, so I write about really sucky things. But the first one I'm going to do is I'm just going to ease you in gently. And it's about nurses. I think nurses do an absolutely amazing role in society, and everything they do is just on the front line, I believe. And there's a particular nurse I'm writing about in question, which is my fiance. And I see her arrive home absolutely exhausted after a shift in work. I mean, she doesn't just do 12 hours, she does 15 hours instead. She works late, she gets ill, she's lost weight. But she absolutely loves her job, and I can see how good of a nurse she is. And when I do look at nurses, I see how incredible they are. So this is my nurse. She's ill again. She sniffles as she walks through the door at 10 p.m. and her energy and resources are completely spent. Another 50-hour week. I see exhaustion in her eyes as she starts to weep, because she's lost another one. They're told they're not to feel emotion because it's favoritism. Apparently their good is the failure in them. So tell me how you care for someone without caring, to give without sharing the above. We condemn them enough, it's in their blood. They have enough love for every single one of us, staying anonymous. But at what cost? What is lost? Their physical, emotional health. Their literal devotion is hell, and there are many myths to dispel. And she runs at the ringing of a bell. When she rushes through the corridor, she's not ignoring a family member. She's rushing to the bedside of a family member. Throughout their day, they're expected to surrender. The heart is something that we fail to remember, fail to reach. And blood is nothing in a profession that requires something quite unique. So watch the last breaths of strangers while being the last face that they will see. Feel free to amend me, but believe me, it's a picture of beauty to watch as the nurse whispers softly, "Sleep gently, Mr. Hendry." And when the family leave, they clean him with honour and respect, to ensure he looks well and unspent as if his soul had never left. When silence envelopes these carers, they shed tears that others never expect. They spend nights when all they've done is wept for their patient's death. And they say experience makes these losses easier. But still I see her feel inferior and undeserving to cry, even though she feels pain inside. Her love keeps the pain alive, you see. Nurses aren't ignoring you when they rush about the day. They're ensuring everybody is safe, changing dresses, filling plates. Nobody goes hungry, nobody goes astray, nobody is left needing, nobody is left to wait. They help us remember the good times that we've had. Our families come together when the end is all they have, and may I add, they change their clothes and wash them clean. How promote their independence, retain their dignity, handle each scenario with a softness and delicateness, all of which to benefit us. Take 100,000 steps in a day, skip their lunches, lose endless amounts of weight, strive to be better for their patients in every single way, to enrich their lives throughout their last days. So don't forget, when you see them in a corridor and you wish to stop and say that they care for no one and ignore whoever is in their way, they're looking for their family to alleviate their pain. Here's for all the tears our nurses will shed today. Thank you. Cheers.